try to bend with just flinking your harmonica a bit?
You can be flinking your harmonica a bit. I don't know what, that's a nice word. I'm going to use that now, flinking. You can. It's called lip bending. No, yeah, I guess it is. But listen to what happens to the tone. Not at all nice tone.
Okay.
It does change the pitch.
Yeah.
If you think of this is the airflow. Now you can, if you twist the harmonica, you sort of cut the airflow. And what we're trying to do when we are bending, you start with a quite a wide open mouth, and you get it. It goes bigger. So we've got to go. It's the resonant cavity needs to increase. So inside you, Neil, everything's got to expand. It's got to go. Everything's got to open. Throat's got to open. The diaphragm's got to move. The whole thing has to expand and create a deeper resonant sound. Sean's put in the chat a bending chart. So when you're into bending, I'll suggest you take a copy of that or photograph it or print it out or write it out yourself or whatever. And what it does is it maps out every bend on every harmonica. And you can just tick off the ones you can do. So you can start with, I can do one of them. And then, I can do two of them. Oh, that's good. I can do three. And you expand your territory. So I'll show you what resonant cavity means. If I take a juice harp here, it twangs along in G and it doesn't do anything. This is a Vietnamese juice harp called a Den Moi, made from American brass that they left over there. Now, if I give it a resonant cavity in my mouth, with quite a wide open mouth, if I then close my mouth and reduce the cavity, you hear the higher harmonics kicking in. It sounds like a higher pitch. And as I open everything up, the resonant cavity becomes bigger, the pitch drops, the harmonics drop. Then if I open my throat as well, there's another layer opens. Then if I open my nose as well, you get another resonant space. You have to do a Kenneth Williams impression to get that. So it may just be, Neil, that it's this process of learning to play this instrument is to do with opening up all the inner cavities, and the harmonica plays you, opening everything up. And this, I think, it just takes time and awareness of what's got to happen. It will happen. If you stick with it, it will definitely happen.
Okay, right, thank you.
And as we're saying with the gapping of the reeds, the tighter the gaps are, the easier it is, because it's more airtight. If you've got a harmonica that's rickety rackety old harmonica and its air's blowing out all over the place, it's very hard to make it work properly.
Right.
Or if the seal, if you're playing it, if you're holding it and sealing it, that's going to be much easier than if you're not sealing it. If your hands aren't touching your face,
right,
there's going to be a leak. If there's air coming in through your nose, that's going to bypass the harmonica. If I try and bend a note with air coming in through my nose, I get this. The air didn't go anywhere near the harmonica. So one teacher I know, Brendan Power, he used to put cotton wool in people's noses to stop them breathing in through because it stopped them note bending. They couldn't do it. They didn't realise the air was flowing in through their nose, and it reduced the pressure over the reed. The reed wouldn't bend.
Right.
When I was teaching in schools, you'd see a little girl playing. As she'd do that, her hair would go. The air is flying out of the sides. She's not controlling it at all. I had a student who could only bend notes if he used his eyebrows. And another one, he was standing and he could only bend notes if he went. So he could only bend notes if he bent his knees. There's a lot of things to try here. These are true stories.